Hi YouTube, this is me, Dr. Mikeface, back for another video. And it's been a while, like it always is. I usually always bring that up because it usually is a while. But yeah, in my absence, I've been collecting a lot of movies, a lot of Blu Rays, a lot of DVDs, just a two actually VHSs, and I've been watching a lot of movies and between my free time. And now that it's March and it's closing around St. Patrick's Day and also Easter at the end of the month. Today, I'm about to start watching a little marathon of the Leprechaun movie starring Warwick Davis, which is, I have to say, is my favorite horror franchise of all time. It's probably the one that really sparked my interest in watching and collecting horror movies, like especially the big ones like Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, all that stuff. And so I'm definitely gonna start watching that today because I'm gonna watch just the original six, Leprechaun 1 through 4, and Leprechaun in the Hood, and Leprechaun Back to the Hood. I will not be watching the Leprechaun Origins because honestly, I really do not like that movie. It's horrible. You think it's gonna be a prequel, the way the kind of advertised is gonna be a prequel to the Warwick Davis Leprechaun movies, and inevitably it has nothing to do with them, which it was a big shame. And the leprechaun in it that was played by Hornswoggle that you could hardly see. It's kind of like a golem creature. I don't know. I really like my leprechaun with the hat, the shoes, the gold buckles, all that stuff. But anyway, and also I've also been watching a lot of movies from my favorite actor of all time, Vincent Price, my favorite actor. And around Easter, I always, for some reason, I always have an urge to watch Vincent Price movies. Maybe because every Easter, I always watch Arthur Rankin's and Jules Bass's Here Comes Peter Cottontail, starring Vincent Price as January Q Irontail, the villain in that movie. I really, really love that movie. It's my favorite Arthur Rankin and Jules Bass holiday special of all time. Even though I love all of them, I love all the Christmas movies. I love the Monster Party starring Boris Karloff. Those are just all good movies. But anyway, let's just get started in my my pickups. I'm going to start with the VHS. I just love to start with the old format. So here we go. I got this for my birthday. Yeah, my birthday was last month. Here's Beetlejuice. My friend Dr. Gonzo Boogie got it for me for my birthday. Comes with 3 episodes. It's volume 3. I love this cart. I love the movie as a kid, but before I even saw the movie, which I was probably around 6, I was obsessed with the show. I had a T-shirt and a lunchbox that action figures. Love Beetlejuice, and I just heard. I don't know if it's green lit or if it's actually gonna. There's been a lot of talk about it the past year. So Tim Burton wants to make Beetlejuice 2, and we own a writer who played Lydia Dietz in the movie. Announced on some talk show, late night show, that she is going to be in it, and I really hope Michael Keaton. Because I know Michael Keaton has spoken about it for a long time, saying that if Tim Burton's on board, I'm on board, and it'd be really nice to see Michael Keaton with Tim Burton again. They did three great, probably my three. They are my three favorite Tim Burton movies, and they both happen to star Michael Keaton: Beetlejuice, Batman, and Batman Returns. So hopefully it goes through, and I hope they use a lot of practical effects, and Michael Keaton, of course, on board as Beetlejuice. It'd be nice to really see him in that character once again. But enough about that. So, and thanks again, Dr. Gonzo Boogie, for this. For my birthday, Beetlejuice Volume 3. 3 great episodes. I have to get the DVDs sometime. I know they just released that maybe like 1 or 2 years ago. But up next is live from Italy with Madonna. I'm a big Madonna fan. Love everything, especially her classic 80s and early 90s stuff. Awesome. Haven't gotten around to watching it, but I will soon. And that was it for the VHSs. On to the DVDs. First up here is a great, awesome edition, awesome movie, awesome cast, awesome director. Probably Dr. Gonzo Boogie's favorite movie of all time. David Cronenberg's Videodrome, starring James Woods. Eluded me for a moment there. Awesome. This is the Criterion edition. I got this at a Barnes and Noble. which has been one of my outlets lately for buying store outlets for buying DVDs. The one that me and my friends found uh, has just such a great music and video DVD collection and Blu Ray collection. It's phenomenal. I saw this brand new for I think I bought this for like 40, $50, but I'm happy because I've seen pieces of this before. My friends have showed me. I never really focused on it, but when I bought it, I watched it, focused on it, really like it. And James Woods is just so great, and it has Deborah Harry. You know, she's the lead singer of the band Blondie. Super cool. Really love this movie, and I love this edition. I love it how it has like a VHS kind of like motif to it. Super cool. Up next is something that my brothers Roger and Tom, my brothers, thank you, got for me for my birthday, and this is season one, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the complete first season. This is a pretty cool show. Um, my first judgments on it weren't too positive. I saw that like Anakin had a Padawan, and I'm like, who the hell is this? Why is she in the show and not? Because this takes place between episodes two, Attack of the Clone Wars, and episode three, Revenge of the Sith. And I'm like, what the hell? How the hell they plugged it in? But other than that, I really like the show. I really like the clones in it. I'm a big clone guy. I'm a big clone fan. Love my, Captain Cody. The Republic Commandos. I'm all about the clones. Clones this, clone that. Clones. Clone lives matter. But anyway, enough of that. This is a pretty good show. The writing was really good. The episodes were really interesting. The expanded universe was really cool. Um, the voice acting is great. I don't think anybody. I think Samuel L. Jackson is Mace Windu, but I don't think Frank Oz is Yoda. I don't believe, or Ewan McGregor is Obi-Wan Kenobi. But anyway, super cool show. I definitely glad that my brothers picked this up for me and I watched it because I definitely want to get the whole show, but it's a little expensive. But I will definitely get my hands on them. And this was just a great introduction to the show. So if you're a Star Wars fan and you're a little iffy about it, definitely check it out. It's fun. It's a really fun show. But the only thing, if I had to complain about it, besides Anakin Skywalker's Padawan, would be the humor. There's like a lot of battle droid humor, and I don't know. I don't really like it, but to keep in mind, Star Wars always had a little bit of humor, like Han Solo, for example, in Star Wars: New Hope. You probably all know when he's charging like a handful of stormtroopers, and then he gets stopped by like a freaking blockade of them. And he has to turn around, and so it's always existed. If you don't like it, you don't like it, but it doesn't hinder the show at all. I just think it's a little stupid, but it is probably advertised for kids, but it's super awesome. So Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the complete season. Next, I got this from a friend at work actually for my birthday. South Park the movie, bigger, longer, and uncut. I like the show. I don't watch it religiously. I just have so many shows on the brain, like Batman, Power Rangers, X Files, 21 Jump Street. I'm all over the place. So, but I do like it, and I do laugh when I watch it, even though I don't watch it religiously. But this is a pretty good movie. It's definitely like I could tell now watching this that the animations definitely have changed since then, but it's still cool. I still like seeing Chef. I love the last seasons with Chef, and right after is my favorite era of South Park. Like right at the end of Chef and right after Chef. So Chef is in here. Isaac Hayes, super cool. It's definitely a fun movie. Definitely gonna watch it again. South Park, the movie. Next is another TV show. I bought this. My mom gave me a gift card for Amazon, so I had to indulge, and I bought this. Dinosaurs, love this show. I do have seasons 1 and 2, and this is the complete third and fourth season. Can't wait to start watching this again. It's a super cool show. It's great for kids and it's great for adults because there's just some jokes in here that would just go over a kid's head and they wouldn't even notice it or care. But grown-ups would pick up on it. Like watching it now as an adult, I could see these things. It questions society, it questions politics. I like that. Like South Park is very good at doing like finding the idiocracy in both sides of an argument. It's awesome. This show is so great. The animation, this was done by Jim Henson's workshop. It's just so beautiful. And I think the reason why the show didn't last that long because it was probably so expensive. It tanked, unfortunately, but great show. Love the characters. Love Earl. Love the Sinclairs. Great, An American Family. Love this show. So I'm glad I have it all now. I'm definitely gonna get watching this pretty soon. So up next, it's part of the Shout Factory. My bad. Roger Corman cult classics, and this is his remake of his own movie, Not of This Earth. I watched this not too long ago, and I liked it. It definitely screams B movie, but the thing about that is Roger Corman definitely he like perfected the style of making B movies. Like definitely his in the '60s with Vincent Price, all those Edgar Allan Poe movies. And he just did such a wonderful job doing that. He really said, definitely put the foot down that like B movies can be great, great movies with on a low budget, but it's such a good movie. And Tracy Lord's in this is total babe. Love this movie. It definitely makes me want to watch the original one as well. But anyway, if you like Roger Corman movies, Not of This Earth is definitely would be up your alley. Up next is another Roger Corman cult classics by Shout Factory. This is a 4-pack swords and sorcery collection. What we got in here? We got Deathstalker, Deathstalker 2, the Barbarian Queen, and the Warrior and the Sorceress. Okay. I haven't watched any of these movies, but it definitely seems like it was made in the shadow of the Conan the Barbarian movies, and definitely love the Conan the Barbarian movies, especially the ones with Arnie. And I don't know, lately I've been into right before I started watching Vincent Price movies, I was into like B80s like action sci-fi movies, and during that little moment I had to pick this up because all these look pretty awesome. So Swords and Sorcery by Roger Corman 4-pack. Up next, I found this at a Goodwill for $1, but I already had it. Logan's Run, super cool movie, but I bought this one just because of the original artwork. Super cool. I had like a newer edition, and I just love these snapper cases. It just reminds me of classic DVDs. This is a really cool dystopian futuristic movie. This movie came out in the '70s. It stars Basil Expeditions from the Austin Powers movies. What's his name? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Michael York. Super cool movie. Next, I bought this at that Barnes and Noble. Valley of the Dolls. I bought it for $9.99. This is a really cool movie. I really like. A very big '60s pop culture guy. Just something about the '60s I'm just so drawn to. It was a colorful time, and both and almost for a while like the '50s esque lifestyle existed along with the hippie and the British like contemporary movements out there, and I just love it all. And this movie is a very much stands out in that. It stars Sharon Tate. She was married to Roman Polanski. This is a really cool movie. It's just a drama movie about like three women trying to make it into just being a famous woman in it, and it's these just three women showing the different outlooks on being famous in a woman in the '60s. I think it's a really cool movie. So Valley of the Dolls. Next, I also bought this at that Barnes Noble, The Killing by Stanley Kubrick. Such a great heist movie, and this is such a great addition too. This is by Criterion. I really like Criterions. And this has always been one of my favorite Stanley Kubrick movies. A lot of people nowadays seem to be like really intrigued by 2001: A Space Odyssey. Great movie, not a doubt. And Clockwork Orange. Those are the ones that people really seem they have their focus on. But me, his black and white days, I thought they were like fucking really pushing some barriers. Even though a lot of people, the reasons why for liking Clockwork Orange in 2001 for the same reason, but I really see it in these black and white movies. They're so ahead of their time. If they were in color, I think a lot of people would like them a lot more. But people do like them, like Doctor Strangelove, Lolita, and The Killing, which are my favorites. I just really love this, and I could definitely tell that Quentin Tarantino definitely got a lot of inspiration from this when he was making Reservoir Dogs. I could just feel it. Definitely one of the best, in my opinion, heist movies ever. The Killing. Super cool. Up next, I don't remember if this was my last video or not, but I'm going to show it again anyway. Sid and Nancy. starring Gary Oldman. This is definitely one of Gary Oldman's best performances. It's about Sid Vicious. He was part of the Sex Pistols punk rock group, and this is about him and his girlfriend Nancy. This is a really, really cool movie. I think I was surprised how much I was really when I watched it. It was hard for me to go to bed that night. Not that I was like traumatized by this movie or anything. It just got my the gears in my brain going. Ooh, such a good movie though. Sid and Nancy. Up next, my friend Joel Lance got me this for my birthday, The Great Escape, starring Steve McQueen. Great movie. He's got my second favorite actor of all time in this movie, Donald Pleasance, as the Forger. Gotta give this another watch again. Super long though. I need a day off for this. It's like 3 hours long or something. Up next, this is a really great. I'm a big Batman fan, and this is Justice League: The Flash.0. Super great animated movie, super great, super cool. So if you love Batman and you love the Flash especially, this is right for you. I think this movie got a lot of positive reviews. Up next, this is a sick movie. This is George Lucas Thx 1138. It's a really nice addition. I already had this movie. I bought a newer copy of it, but I saw this. This is the collector's edition, and I like it so much I had to get 2 copies. So THX 1138, great dystopian science fiction movie. Up next is Mulholland Drive by David Lynch. Great. This is a great mind twister of a movie. Like David Lynch is just like known for doing that. And I already had this movie, but I saw this at a Goodwill for $1, and I thought this was in like better condition than one I had. But the one I had was also in mint too, so I'm like, oh, I'm stuck with 2 copies. But the thing I like is you both have different artworks. Like this is the artwork for this, of course, the face. And on the other one, that's the face. That little picture there is what you see on the cover. So I love alternate artwork, so I'm going to keep them both. So great movie. If you're looking for a suspense thriller. Next, I got this from my friend for Christmas. This is Lost Highway, another movie by David Lynch. Great mind bender of a movie. Really, really like it. Patricia Arquette and what's his name? Bill Pullman from Spaceballs. Love it. Great movies. Up next is another David Lynch movie, Wild at Heart. I bought this on my birthday at an FYE. This is a pretty good movie too. It's not as mind bending as Lost Highway or Mulholland Drive, but it's still a pretty good movie. Nicolas Cage does a really, really good job in this one, and Laura Dern, of course. Next, I bought this at a Dollar General for $3.95. Mazi Blaze. It was like a '60s like female spy movie, and I'm a big Bond fan. And of course, like I said it before, I just love the '60s, everything about it, the hippie movement, the contemporary like Frank Sinatra and the English, like movement. I just love it all. So I definitely gotta check this out one day. Mazi Blaze. Last but not least, I bought this on the internet. I saw this on TV. It's called The Cat's Meow. It's a really, really cool, interesting movie. It's about like all these celebrities that are partying on this boat, and there's like a murder that happened. This is actually like based off a true story. Charlie Chaplin was one of the guest members, and nobody really knows what happened. But this is a really, really cool view on that subject. It's really, really cool. It's like I think it takes place like in the 1920s. Really, really cool movie, like the Roaring '20s. So that's it for DVDs. Let's get on to the Blu-rays. Right here, Steve McQueen, Bullet. Really cool suspense action movie. Great. Definitely like remembered for its great car chase. Really, really cool. Really, really cool movie. Steve McQueen and the Bullet. And we're gonna get into my Shout Factory or Scream Factory releases, and this is The Car. Super great movie. Has like I know when you look at the car, killer car, that's what you're gonna get out of it. That's what it is. But it's not that campy. It's reminded me of Jaws. Like even if you think of Jaws, like a killer shark, it's kind of like a cheesy like plot, and in ways it is. But the way Jaws was done, it was done so right. It was in the right hands that it made it like a serious horror flick. And this to me is a very, very serious horror flick. So if you like Jaws and you like Christine, this is it in a bundle. This is a really, really good movie, The Car. And up next, it's another movie by Scream Factory. This is Exterminators of the Year 3000, a movie made in the shadow of the Mad Max movies. It was okay. I definitely prefer the Mad Max movies, but I'm glad I picked it up. Up next, I bought this on my birthday. Evil Speak by Scream Factory, and it stars Clint Howard. I really, really like him. And that's it for the Scream Factories. And this is Terminator Genesis. And I'm a big Terminator fan. I just love 1 and 2. And there's like a place for Terminator 3 in my heart, but Salvation I hate. But I have to say this movie is, I wouldn't say it's bad. I say it's intriguing. It has like a lot of interesting things in it. I don't think it was projected very well, and I think if it was made uh, soon after the second one was released, the ideas that they had in here would have been like done a lot better. But if you're a big fan of 1 and 2, just check it out. I won't promise that you're gonna like it. You're probably not gonna like it, but I do find things in here that are a little interesting. So Terminator Genesis definitely better than Salvation. That one sucks, in my opinion. Up next, to go with this is a movie that I never had before. This is or seen before. It stars Vincent Price, my favorite actor of all time. This is Dr. Goldfoot and the Girl Bombs. This is a sequel to Dr. Goldfoot in the Bikini Machine. In this, it's by KL Studio Classics. They've been releasing a lot of cool movies lately with original artworks, and I just love that. So that's Dr. Goldfoot and the Girl Bombs. And this I saw on TV not too long ago, and I had to buy it. This is Highway to Hell. And this is also by KL Studios. Super great early 90s B flick. It's an action movie. It's about this couple that are getting hunted down by a cop from hell. Super cool movie, man. Check it out. You love your B action. This is up your alley. Up next, I bought this on my birthday, In the Mouth of Madness, one of the John Carpenter movies that I've been trying so hard to get my hands on, and I finally got it. It was a pretty cool movie. Not one of my favorites, because John Carpenter just made so many great movies. Escape from New York, Halloween, Assault on Precinct 13, you know it. But it's definitely worth a check out. In the Mouth of Madness. Good movie. Next, I haven't had a chance to check this out. I bought this with money that my mom gave me for my birthday. Killer Workout. It's just an 80s movie that takes place at a gym. Awesome. Works for me. Can't wait to check it out. Up next is a movie that I loved since I was a kid. I used to play it on the Sci-Fi Channel. I'm just glad it finally got a Blu Ray release. Mosquito. Super cool. It's about an alien ship that crashes into a swamp, and the fuselage leaks out into the swamp, and the mosquitoes slowly get infected by it, and they grow to like human size. And when they suck your blood, they suck you dry. This is a super cool movie. Definitely check it out. Great 80s. Big bug movie. Love the effects in it. Up next, this is also by KL Studios. War Gods of the Deep. I just watched this recently. It was really cool. It's by American International, and every time Vincent Price is an American International movie, it's always great. Can't go wrong with Vincent Price. Really cool science fiction movie from the 60s. Super awesome. War Gods of the Deep. You love Vincent Price? Can't go wrong. Up next, this is also by KL Studios. I've been buying a lot of these. Cherry 2000. I haven't watched it yet, but it's about a bounty hunter trying to track down this like guy's, I guess, his robotic wife. Seems interesting. It's from the 80s. Cool artwork. Cherry 2000. And last but not least, this is Demonoid. And this is not released by KL Studios. Released by a company called Exploitation TV. Super cool. Looks like it's just a great 80s horror / science fiction movie. Oh, never scratch that. This last but not least, I bought this at Barnes & Noble, The Vampire Lovers. This is a American International movie. It's like a lesbian vampire movie. I had this on DVD, but I saw this with the original artwork and I had to get it. Been wanting to update all my classic horror movies to Blu-ray, so bought it for a pretty good price too, $14.99. Ain't bad. So that's it for my update. I hope to be making one soon. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or if you want to say something, just leave a comment at the bottom. And don't forget to check out my friend Dr. Gonzo Boogie's videos. He does updates, he does blind bags, he does a handful of stuff. So you have a nice day.